At some point, society decided that luxury does not necessarily have to be huge, opening the door for cars like that Lincoln MKC, the latest addition to a rapidly expanding segment of compact luxury SUVs. Amidst formidable international competition, the MKC asserts itself as a value-priced American alternative, simply overflowing with Lincoln-ness. Push-button transmission, split-wing grille, full-width taillight treatment, all the Lincoln branding boxes are checked. Supplementing the visual statements are genuinely nice materials that partially make up for a cabin that's on the small side for the segment. The front positions are perfectly accommodating, with comfortable seats and more than enough occupant space. But if you move rearward, things get cozier. Headroom, at least for someone of my height, is tight, as is legroom. The rear seats do recline, so that's kind of nice. And another nice thing, the seats up front, they sit high enough that you can slide your feet under, which makes things feel a little bit roomier. With 25.3 and 53.1 cubic feet behind the second and first rows respectively, the MKC's cargo space slightly trails its key competitors, but a more vexing problem might be the lack of seat releases in the cargo area. On a brighter note, we applaud the use of actual buttons for the audio and climate controls versus the finicky capacitive touch controls found in the Lincoln MKZ. We also like the My Lincoln mobile app that adds smartphone-controlled lock and unlock functionality, a vehicle locator, and scheduled remote vehicle start to conveniently preheat or cool the vehicle. We'd like the app even more if it worked without having to pay for the most expensive reserve trim. Propulsion for the Lincoln MKC comes from one of two turbocharged four-cylinder engines, a 240 horsepower 2-liter or a 2.3-liter that's also found in the Ford Mustang. Front-wheel drive is standard, and all-wheel drive a $2,500 option for the 2-liter, while the 2.3-liter puts its stout power to the ground exclusively through all four tires. Strangely, the smaller engine has a higher 3,000-pound max tow rating versus the 2.3-liter's 2,000-pound max. Transferring power in all MKCs is a 6-speed automatic transmission that works fine, but it's not quite as seamlessly smooth as modern dual clutches. Floor the rightmost pedal, and you're treated to good acceleration, especially with the 2.3-liter engine, which is pretty impressive considering the curb weight approaches 4,000 pounds. Over-the-shoulder visibility is not great, but I do like how quiet the interior is, a feat made partially possible by standard active noise cancellation. Combine a small overall size and a well-tuned suspension, and the result is a maneuverable, comfortable riding SUV. Whee! Further improving ride and handling is Lincoln Drive Control, an active damping system that comes standard on all-wheel drive MKCs and is optional on front drive versions. Lincoln has offered automatic parking for a while now, but with the MKC, you can now use the system to pull you out of a spot. Left turn signal, shift reverse, back it out. I certainly hope if you're going to use the system that you're using it because you're lazy, not incompetent. Active Park Assist comes bundled in a $2,300 technology package with lane departure prevention, adaptive cruise, and collision warning. It's a handy bit of tech that's sadly only available in the most expensive reserve trim. Among the compact luxury field, there are better selling and more alluring choices, but the MKC's trump card is a price tag that checks in several $1,000s lower than most. Speaking of savings, the Ford Escape Platinum, which shares the MKC's platform, comes loaded with leather seats, automatic parking, all-wheel drive, a 2-liter turbocharged engine, and a foot-activated tailgate for about the same price as an MKC. Go with that base $34,000 MKC, however, and you'll enjoy power-heated front seats, 7 airbags including a driver's knee airbag, keyless access with push-button start, 18-inch wheels, a 9-speaker audio system, and Sync 3, Lincoln's best infotainment system so far. Highlights from the option sheet include leather, a 14-speaker THX audio system, a panoramic roof, navigation,
blind spot warning, and a hands-free liftgate. Load up the high-end Reserve trim, and the asking price swells to nearly $47,000. For an even more premium experience, Lincoln's Black Label offers a variety of design themes that include rich leather, unique interior trim, and special paint, along with owner perks like free car washes, vehicle service delivery, and a 4-year, 50,000-mile maintenance plan.
Lincoln might not be the zenith of luxury class desirability, but if you're in the market for a compact SUV, competitive pricing, the fact that it's built in America, and distinctive styling are all perfectly legitimate reasons to buy a Lincoln MKC.